Hi Aries, what's up and welcome to your May reading. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your love and your support. I really appreciate you. We're going to see what messages need to come through for you guys, get you some insight, some guidance, overall see what you can expect in the month of May. If this reading is helpful or insightful, let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. We're going to start off by using this new Oracle deck. We're going to get one card and then we'll check the bottom and kind of see what the overall energy is looking like for you in May. And then we'll get into the tarot and we will see what else you need to know. So we have Anna Mundi and we also have the Judge. All right. Anna Mundi. Everything's coming together. Let me put this away. Everything's starting to come together. There's so many different forces at play right now. This is like so many. I'm sorry, y'all. Look at this card. Look at how complex. I'm just barely getting the grasp, the minimum understanding of these cards, and I'm just like, you see, this looks like a star, right? There's a star. We got 5. It's like the 5 senses. This feels like energy of awakening. This feels like, there's so many different angles and perceptions and realizations and connections and like overlappings and, oh, goodness. I mean, I don't even know. That could be how you're feeling about your life right now. You're like, girl, Jayne, I just don't even know. Like we got the moon, we got Neptune, we got Mercury, we got the sun, we got Jupiter, we got Pluto, we got like all the planets here. In the center, there's this person just in this meditative state, just kind of in this like acceptance flow. We have like, there's this one image of this eye, and there's a card with this eye that talks about the unseen, right? What we can't see with our physical eye, but it's much more beyond the physical. There's so much going on energetically. I feel like there's like a lot of realizations, a lot of truth, a lot of clarity, a lot of like lifetimes, even lots of layers. Like, I'm gonna need to look at the book for this for sure, Aries. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna bullshit. I'm not too familiar with this card, okay? But with the Judge out here, this is where your judgment comes into play. It's very interesting because this is obviously very spiritual, very energetic, very like non-physical energy with this card, and then the Judge is more about the physical 3D judgments, society, projections, expectations, programming, you know. What on earth are you going through, Aries, in May? Because this feels like there's these two worlds. There's the physical world, and then there's like the spiritual, energetic world, and it's like there's not really an in-between, right? Even when we look at this card, it's black or white, but where's the gray? Where's the gray? There's something that is requiring your discernment. There's something that's really requiring you to look at the facts, look at the truth. But also with this Anna Mundi is also like allowing room for your truth to change. Your judgment or your verdict might not be set in stone. It feels like there's many layers to this. It feels like, you know, when you learn more information, your perspective or your opinion might change. It could even be something like that. Like the way that you're judging yourself or the way that you're judging a situation or a person or event or some sort of occurrence, as you are learning, you might actually change your mind or your opinion, and that's completely fine. That's completely okay. There could be some sort of like accusation that you've made towards someone or even someone towards you, and then it's realized, oh wait, I was wrong, or I really judged that person, or I really judged myself there, or someone may have judged you, or you know, made some sort of surface level, you know, judge. I'm trying to think of ways to put it, like, you know, someone judged you on the surface based off what you wear, how you dress, the color of your skin, your religious beliefs, shit like that. You know, who you love, things like that. Like, there could be some sort of judgment that's been placed upon you, or that you've placed on someone else. And then realizing with Anamundi is like, well, there's so much more beyond, like, our physical container and our physical, like, this reality and our judgments and, you know, labels that we place or expectations. I don't know, y'all. This is weird. This is these are what the cards mean. I mean, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a little peek and just see if there's anything else that I'm, like, missing here. I don't know. It seems intense. Something that you're judging is also a reflection of how you see yourself. Huh. It's a mystery, y'all. I'm trying to learn these cards as we're going. I've had this deck for months, and I just feel like I gotta use them in readings to actually really start to connect with them. So that's why I'm using them. So you're like, why are you using this deck? I'm trying to understand them. I'm trying to get to know the cards, all right? So give me a second. I'm going to take some notes, and I'll come back, and I'll tell you what I found out, okay? Well, that's, I mean, I haven't written anything down, but the Anamundi is all about accept all and reject none. It's really allowing everything that is, all judgments, okay, give me a second. Yeah, diversity is celebrated. Nothing is denied. Constructs of separation. I don't even, you know what? Like, I don't even want to write anything down. Yeah, you know what, Aries, I was going to write things down, and then I just realized when I looked into the book for Anamundi, I was like, I don't even want to. This is really about acceptance. This is all about acceptance. This is about accepting who you are. This is about accepting other people as they are, whether you agree with their lifestyle, whether you agree with their choices, whether you agree with who they are, how they speak, or how they behave or not. This is simply about allowing things to be as they are. All right, because with judge energy, there could be a situation that you're judging too harshly or being overly critical of, and it could even be about yourself. Or vice versa, someone could be judging you very harshly or critically, but this is about acceptance. Anamundi is all about acceptance, allowing everything to just be as it is. And this is just, everything's all connected. I don't know, it's deep, y'all. It's freaking deep. I don't have anything else to add to that. I don't know how this is going to connect with the tarot cards. I almost feel like these cards are so complex, I don't think I'm going to be using them much on this channel. Or maybe I'm just not ready. I don't know. Maybe this is, oh my god. Maybe this is also my energy too. I'm judging myself too harshly. When the reading resonates with the reader, okay, calling me out. I'm judging myself. See, Aries, we be hard on ourselves. We be our own worst critics, because I swear to God. Alright, let's just get into the tarot. What's going on for Aries? What's going on for Aries in the month of May 2024? What's going on for Aries in the month of May 2024? They gave me a stack. I'll take it. Ace of Wands with the Magician. We have the Hangman and the Ten of Pentacles. Well, this just is screaming so loudly of wanting to break away from constructs of society, of what your family had wanted or planned for you, or expectations that were placed. Like, you kind of just want to run with the wind, run wild and free. Ace of Wands and the Magician. You really just want to let your heart, your intuition, your soul guide you to just like a free-spirited energy. You're really wanting to just like break against all responsibilities, all expectations, all demands, especially coming from other people that are external from you, or like you're wanting to do different than following your parents' footsteps or your brother's footsteps. Like, there's something about you creating a legacy or a name for yourself and doing differently than what others had wanted you to do or expected you to do. And yeah, so that's kind of why you're having this card of judgment, right? And wanting to be loved, wanting to be accepted, wanting to just be appreciated for who you are, your flaws, imperfections, and the things that make you unique to yourself. And with that judgment card, judge energy. You feel like you're being judged, or like you have to fit in a box, or like act or behave or do things a certain way, otherwise it's not accepted or not good enough, or this or that, or just like, you know, I feel like you're breaking some sort of stereotype, or breaking some sort of like something like that. Because at the bottom of the 5 of Wands, which is saying like there has been some sort of challenge that you've been facing probably your whole life, probably since a young age, probably even past lives. If you believe in past lives, like I feel like this has been like some deep karmic stuff that you've been dealing with in this lifetime. And so 5 of Swords, Knight of Cups, even when showing up in your romantic relationships too, or dealings with your close-knit relationships, and you're just seeing how certain individuals can be very harmful to who you are, how you feel about yourself, your own journey, your own path, and how it's been very, I'm hearing discriminating. There's something about the discrimination that you faced in your life, and how that's really deeply affected you and your journey, and caused a lot of harm, and made you not believe in yourself, or made you feel like you weren't capable, or that you weren't worthy, or constantly having to try and fight and prove yourself. 5 of Wands out here. Yeah, and you're tired of it. You want to break this. You want to break this norm. You want to break this structure. You want to break this box. You want to break out of this fucking mold. Like, because it feels like you've been trying to force to fit in some sort of container. Yeah, and you're just like, you're realizing like, no, like that's not me. I don't resonate with that. I don't want to fit into this mold anymore, or this expectation anymore. Like, even on that, any expectations that you've placed on yourself that you've outgrown, something like that. All right, what else is going on for Aries in May? So it's a transformative month for you, Aries. What's going on for Aries in the month of May 2024? What's going on for Aries in the month of May 2024? King of Swords coming out with the 6 of Cups at the bottom. So I see you kind of putting this kind of a bit of a wall up, or maybe not a wall, but I see you detaching or breaking away from things from your past that were holding you hostage to a certain way of living, or like, again, even people that knew you from your past 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 3 years ago, even like 6 months ago. Like, you're not the same person you were back then. You've changed and you've grown a lot, but there's people from your past that hold you to this expectation or this vision of who you used to be, and you don't resonate with that anymore. I see with the King of Swords, you've really detached from that, and you just wish that people could see you differently. But people, like, let's say that you used to work at the pizza shop, and now you're an entrepreneur. Now, you know, maybe you're in business and you're making like 6 figures, 7 figures a year, like you're really thriving, but people always refer to you as the pizza guy, the pizza delivery guy. And you're like, yo, that's not me anymore. That's not who I am anymore. Like, that was part of me that got me to where I am now. I'm a businessman. I'm making moves, or like, I don't know. That's just the first example that comes to mind. But like, you just don't resonate with that old story. There's this old story. There's this old, yeah, and it's just like there's this old name that you just can't seem to shake away from. It's like there's this rebranding that you're trying to go through. It's like, I'm trying to think, like, what's a brand that has gone through a Twitter, for example. I still fucking call it Twitter. Who calls it X? Do you call it X? Like, even Twitter, I'm sure maybe 5 years from now, people are gonna call it X. Like, if it's still up and running. But like, you know, I'm sure Elon Musk, he's probably like, can people stop calling it Twitter? I've changed the name, but it's like, I'm gonna still keep calling it Twitter. I know a bunch of people are still gonna keep calling it Twitter. It's like, but what the fuck? What is his zodiac? I wonder. Oh my gosh, he's watching. Hey, what's up? I'm just kidding. But like, there's this kind of, I didn't mean to put the King of Swords back, but like, there's like this rebranding that you're currently going through, or you've been going through, and yet it's like people aren't really recognizing that, or like not maybe taking you serious, or something like that. Okay, let's keep going. What's going on for Aries in the month of May? I feel like with that King of Swords, you gotta work through, or maybe you're already in this energy, but you're gonna have to like not allow it to affect you, or, you know, don't let it phase you. Try not to let that bother you. I know it's hard. Sometimes it's really hard. Certain things, certain accusations or, you know, judgments that have been placed on you. But, you know, let people judge you. That has nothing to do with you. It more to do with them. You know, the King of Pentacles coming out here as well. And the Queen of Cups at the bottom. So I see you becoming more sure of yourself, more stable, more reliable, more dependent, more on yourself, on your money. Like, I just see you becoming very grounded, and like, you're staying busy, you're staying focused, you're hardworking, and, you know, you do want to do, oh my God, what am I saying? You're wanting to do well for yourself, but also for the sake of your loved ones, your friends, and your family. Like, you do want to take care of them. You do want to help out where you can. Queen of Cups at the bottom, 8 of Pentacles, and the Devil. Like, some of you, you're out here trying to, what's this Devil? 8 of Wands. You're wanting to, either you are trying to break away from some sort of devil situation in your life. It could be a person, it could be a habit, it could be an addiction, it could be, you know, it's even like something from your past that just keeps on haunting you. It could also be like you're trying to help someone get out of a toxic situation too. I'm kind of seeing two different ways of reading this. It's like either you're in this situation that you're trying so hard to break away from. I'm also seeing that there could be someone that you're trying to help or assist break out of something unhealthy or toxic, or even like going back to, how do I want to word this, or how do I want to put this together? I feel like all these thoughts are just like everywhere. Just kind of like how you're like, no, like, I'm going to make a name for myself. I'm going to go against the grain. I'm going to take this risk. I'm going to be bold, and I'm going to do something that everybody in my family was too afraid to do. You know, the family, maybe they're like, okay, 9 to 5 job, that's what's stable, that's what's secure, that's what's safe. And you could be more of like the risk taker of, no, I'm going to follow my dreams, I'm going to follow my passion, I'm going to make it my business, or I'm going to, you know, I'm going to make money off of what I love doing, or something like that. And so that could be this new lifestyle that you're creating, and like it's maybe changing the way the people around you have seen that path, because maybe in the past they've seen it as like risky, you know, not smart, not wise, things like that. But now it's like you're stepping into this direction. You're like, you know what? No, I'm capable. It's like maybe it's inspiring others to believe in themselves more, or like it's creating a chain reaction. And so by you taking this step, by you taking this lead, it's helping others step into their purpose, or step into their path, or step into like whatever their soul's meant to do here on this life. I don't fucking know, something like that. Helping them break away from some sort of toxic shit in their life. Like, I don't know, it's like you could be paving the road for others that were too afraid to start or do it themselves. Something like that. Okay, let's just keep going, because I mean, I don't really feel like we need to clarify anything. I mean, I'll probably clarify the Ace of Wands and the Magician, see where you're going, what this new path is. You have a very open mind about it. I do feel like you are like attracting a lot of abundance, though. I feel like you're a money magnet. You're a master manifester. You are very successful. Whatever you set your mind to, you know you are capable of achieving. Yes, with the Judge, at times you could be harsh judgment on yourself, or, you know, really feed into the judgments of other people, but deep down in your core, you know that you're capable. You know that if you apply yourself, if you take your goals seriously, if you're steady and determined and dedicated, that you are going to thrive in your life and be happy and do amazing things. And nothing's coming out, y'all. Okay, anything? Oh, there we go. The star. The star. Yes, you are a star. You are a star. You're a shining star. You deserve to be recognized for your efforts. You have Judgment at the bottom of the deck. You are going to be seen by many people, as long as you don't get in your own way. Fuck, we have the 5 of Swords underneath that. So, Judgment, 5 of Swords, the Lovers. Okay, so this is the harmful relationships here. Let's see what's underneath the Lovers. Knight of Pentacles and the High Priestess. You have new connections coming in. I feel that so strongly. You have deep soul connections coming in. Could be with a Pisces. We have Gemini. We also have some fire energy at the Queen of Wands. I really feel here. Oh, and 10 of Cups. New soul family coming in for you, Aries. You have new. It hasn't happened yet, because there's still this, like, some of you are still going through the shift of who you are surrounding yourself with. in your home life, in your work, in your friendship circle, love, romance. There are some individuals here that have been negatively affecting you or holding you back from reaching your highest potential with the star, okay? People that aren't allowing you, well, in a ways, you're not allowing yourself, but it's like there's individuals that are threatened by your light, by your powerful, loving force of light, of inspiration, of drive, and like you may feel at times like you gotta like water yourself down or like hold back, or you can't 100% like be yourself without being judged or like looked at as crazy, or like, you know, because you're breaking some sort of norm or like expectation. And it's like if you were to just settle and just like keep yourself in that container, in that closed little box, in that confinement, in that small little space, you'd be doing yourself a disservice. And the universe would actually really push you, force you. I feel like you're determined. I feel like in your lifetime you're determined for big success. And one way or another, you will have a lot of success, and you're going to make a huge, huge improvement in the world around you. Nothing's going to stop this destiny from fulfilling itself. It might take a little bit longer depending on what route you take, depending on what actions you take now. The sooner you step into your most authentic self, your most authentic past coming up, something about your past. The sooner you allow yourself to step into this role, the sooner this path will unfold, the sooner you will break away from your past, the sooner like everything will come to fruition. The longer you stay in these situations or these environments or these relationships that aren't serving you, that are holding you back, that are keeping you locked in this cage, it's kind of slowing down. You're gonna still get there, Knight of Pentacles. You are still going to get to this big dream, this big success, this big fulfillment, this big purpose. Like you are. Like, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. But I feel like the big test is where you have to listen to your intuition, and you need to listen to how you feel around certain individuals, or you need to listen to, you know, what your guides are pushing you towards, or this new path or this new approach. And if it requires you to maybe let some people go, then that's what you gotta do. But that can be a little scary, okay? So this is like a defining moment for you. May is a month where I feel like a lot of important choices will be made. And like it just feels like this is where you're really unlocking your purpose, or like fulfilling some sort of destiny, or some sort of something. I don't know, it feels really big. It feels, oh look, the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of this deck feels very powerful for you. So let me just see what this Ace of Wands is about. For Aries, let's see, Ace of Wands for Aries. Five of Cups reversed, trying to flip out. Oh, now it's upright, but it's something that's going to allow you to heal. Ace of Wands for Aries. Come with the Ace of Wands for Aries in the month of May. So 10 of Wands coming out. Holy crap. Okay, that's a huge stack. We're not taking that. And this feels like it's a big stack too. 10 of Swords trying to flip out. So just saying, like, this Ace of Wands, whew, it's packed with a lot of heaviness, a lot of intensity. Okay, look, we're going to take a little peeky peek. Although this is like, I'm seeing like 5 or 6 cards. So we have the 10 of Swords, 4 of Swords, King of Wands, Page of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. It feels like there's an energy of surrounding of like some sort of loss, healing from this loss, recreating this new vision, this new name for yourself. But like, it requires a lot of courage. It requires a lot of strength. It's not easy. And this could be a very confusing time in your life right now. 7 of Cups. All right, so this new beginning, what it's saying so far, Ace of Wands to the 10 of Wands, this new beginning, it doesn't start off the easiest. It doesn't start off the lightest. It doesn't start off like, ooh, woohoo, it just fell magically into my lap and the rest was in history. Like, this feels like it's very abrupt. It's very like intense. Sometimes it is like the most heaviest, painful situations that you go through that unlock this new door, this new chapter. And this could be what you're going through right now. And maybe at this moment, like, you're like, why is this happening? I don't get it. But it's leading to your purpose, or it's leading to this bigger picture that has like huge, like, lasting effects. Like, you are going to create a huge change in this world. Like, that's, your soul is here to make a big difference in other people's lives. And your life, most importantly. Like, you got to live this life for you, but I feel like your actions and what you are here to do or help serve this world, mankind, the world as a collective, like, I feel like the universe has something big for you. Like, you have a huge mission to fulfill. Alright, so tell me this Ace of Wands for Aries. 3 of Pentacles. Some of you can't do this alone. 4 of Pentacles and the Star. We have the High Priestess at the bottom, Pisces, 3 of Wands, and Death. Yeah, there will be some changes to these plans that you could be making even right now, or your certain, like, 5-year plan that you've created, or even if it's not 5 years, 3-month plan or 1-month plan. Like, there's going to be some sort of change to the plans that you make. You're going to need to let your intuition guide you through this time and be open to being adaptable and let things happen in divine's timing. We have the Star coming out twice. We got double Aquarius energy out here. So 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, and the Star. This is where you could be reluctant to asking for help, or being like, oh no, I'm fine, I got this on my own. You're carrying so much on your back. Like, you might want to team up with somebody. 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, the Star. You might be in ways that you could sabotage yourself or get in the way of you thriving is by rejecting help or rejecting companionship, rejecting friendship, rejecting, other people being part of this journey. Because it feels like you can't do this all on your own. You may get in this mindset of, nope, only I can do this. But I don't know, there's something, this 4 of Pentacles, he's got like this crown on his head, this kind of greedy energy. So it's like, don't be greedy. I don't know, that's just coming through. Don't be greedy. Be sharing, be kind. Sharing is caring. Because I kind of see you withholding information or withholding some sort of action of help that could further benefit you. You're like, you could be, okay, I'm kind of seeing this as like, you could be like withholding some sort of help or assistance because you're like, well, they're not going to give me something in return. It's like, it's kind of transactional. Or it's like, or you kind of are like, I'm not going to give to this unless they give something back. Like, something like that. Like, this feels a little bit like transactional. And with the Star coming out, it's like you just need to give full-heartedly without any expectation of, oh, this person's going to give me this. Oh, if I do this kind gesture, if I give this person money, or if I help this person here, then that means they owe me. They owe me something. It's like, no, give freely from your heart. Give freely because it comes from your soul. Because when you give, it will always come back in some sort of form. It might not come back from where you expect it, but it always comes back around. Like, all the energy that you put out eventually comes back to you. So, I don't know, Aries. This is a interesting reading. I think I'm gonna just leave it here. I hope that this was helpful and insightful. Very intense, very interesting, very deep, very spiritual. Hopefully you got something from this reading. Let me know if you did in the comments below. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box. I'm gonna let you go. Have an amazing May, and I'll talk to you in your next reading. Bye.